Hey, what's going on, everybody? Akeem here, and in today's Daily Fix, we're celebrating the 29th anniversary of the Pokémon franchise with a bunch of Pocket Monster-sized updates. And in other monster news, we're finalizing the details of Monster Hunter Wild's impending launch, plus the first look at a new 2D side shooter based on a beloved 90s movie. Can you guess which one it is? Nah, we'll just tell you on today's Daily Fix. Would you look at that? Today marks nearly 3 decades of Pikachu, Charmander, and the other thousands of Pokemon. Though, I guess it's only the original 151 that have been around since day one. They're the day ones for sure. Either way, today Nintendo made some exciting announcements to celebrate the major milestone for the entire franchise. Now, there are 3 big news items we really want to focus on today. Now, one, Pokémon Legends ZA now has a release window and a brand new trailer to go with it. Now, we're unsure if the title is a chimpanzee to chimpanzee situation, or if you want us to just call it ZA, like, you know, the worst way to describe pizza. But you know what? We're getting very distracted right now.
I hate every ape I see, from chimpanzee to chimpanzee.
Anyways, Pokémon Legends ZA will take place in Luminois. It's Luminois. What's it? Okay. Lumiose. Okay. Lumiose. What is this, fucking Harry Potter? Lumiose?
The story takes place in Lumiose City.
Okay, Lumiose. That was so much, I'm sorry. Pokemon Legends ZA will take place in Lumiose City as it goes through major changes to make it a haven for both people and Pokemon alike. Now, in case you were wondering, Lumiose City is the same city from 2013's Pokemon X and Y. In the first of several departures from the IP, it seems like this title will not feature any new Pokemon. And while new original monsters won't be happening, we may be seeing some new forms of existing Pokemon. Now, 3 starter Pokemon in this one will be Chikorita, Totodile, and T-Pig. Yeah, that's T-Pig. Anyways, this is the second title under the Pokemon Legends umbrella, and like Pokemon Legends Arceus, players will be able to run around big open spaces, wild zones, and encounter Pokemon they can try to catch or battle to weaken. Now, the next big departure from earlier games is the battle system. Pokemon's combat has been turn-based since the beginning, but this time things are a little bit different. Trainers and Pokemon will move in real time during battles, and Pokemon will only use their moves when their trainers tell them to. How it always should have been in the first place. Anyways, according to Nintendo, quote, there will be new gameplay mechanics to consider, such as the precise timing for swapping out your Pokemon or using moves, the different lengths of time moves will take to launch, and how big an area the moves will impact. This unprecedented style of Pokemon battling is one of the most thrilling parts of this title. Now, Pokemon Legends ZA is slated for release in late 2025. Now, there was no mention of the Switch 2, but there will be a Nintendo Direct in April where we can hopefully learn more. Now, the second Pokemon reveal is a new title underway called Pokemon Champions. Now, the game is still in development, but will launch on the Nintendo Switch, iOS, and Android. Now, it focuses on Pokemon battles with people all over the world, and will retain the turn-based core-style battles we've come to expect from Pokemon. Based on the trailer, Pokemon Champions will feature both Mega Evolution and Terrestrialization evolutions. Now, Champions will be compatible with Pokemon Home, so you can import your favorite Pokemon for battle. And finally, Pokemon TCG Pocket is set to get a new Arceus-centric Triumphant Light Booster Pack. Joining Arceus in this new expansion will be other Pokemon that you've come to know and love. There's going to be tons of them. Now, players of the mobile game can also expect ranked matches by the end of next month. Now, that's not even all the news out of today's Pokemon Presents. Now, check out IGN for more details on Pokemon Scarlet, Violet, and Pokemon Go, as well as the cozy Netflix series Pokemon Concierge, which is back for a second season after some R&R that it probably didn't really need. Moving right along to some other monsters, Capcom has confirmed the global release times for Monster Hunter Wilds, which is set to launch tomorrow, Friday the 28th. Now, this is the biggest new installment in Capcom's hit action RPG franchise since Monster Hunter World, which launched in 2018 and to this day is the publisher's best-selling game of all time. Now, players will be able to jump into Monster Hunter Wilds on consoles starting at 12 a.m. local time on Friday, aka midnight tonight, if you're watching the day this episode goes up. Now, PC players will be able to play later on in the day, but if you're on Pacific Standard Time, then you'll actually be able to play starting at 9 p.m. tonight. Now, it's worth noting that physical copies of Monster Hunter Wilds will require a 15 gigabyte update to play, so make sure you've got everything patched and ready to go when the clock strikes midnight, 9, or whatever time you've got your console set or gaming device set to play. All right, now if you're on the fence, check out IGN's review, and if you get stuck, well, we've also got guides on monsters and all 14 weapon types with more tips, tricks, and tutorials in the works. So happy hunting. And this fall, our fate includes a 2D Terminator game we didn't know we needed, but which looks like it traveled into the future from an alternate past where James Cameron's 1991 sci-fi action masterpiece got a proper 16-bit side-scroller adaptation. Yes, the freshly announced game Terminator 2D, No Fate, is a retro shooter slash beat-em-up akin to classic arcade games and Sega games. It's really cool. Terminator 2 did get video game tie-ins in the form of a light gun arcade game and a side-scroller for the Super NES, but neither one quite did the movie justice. Now, players will be able to take on the roles of Sarah Connor, John Connor, and Uncle Bob, aka the T-800. Yeah, now the game will also feature multiple endings and game modes, so lots and lots of replayability. Now the game is being developed by Bitmap Bureau, a UK dev responsible for impressive 16-bit style games like Xenocrisis and Final Vendetta. Now, Terminator 2, No Fate is coming to consoles and PC on September 5th, and really, everything about this announcement is great except for the release date. The titular judgment day for T2 is August 29th, and this game's release date is less than a week later? What the f***, man? Seriously, seems like a major missed opportunity really eventizing this game. What are y'all doing over there, Bitmap Bureau? And that was your Games Fix for Thursday, February 27th. You just platinumed another episode. Collect your trophy on the way out. Now, IGN's FanFest 2025 is still going strong with the latest and greatest in video games, movies, and TV shows. We've got trailers, interviews, and more, and it's all for you, fans. Yeah, please go check it out. Thank you all so much for watching today's Daily Fix, and we'll see you tomorrow.